So, when I was going to India, and I decided that I was going to quit my job and go full-time into mission work, I found this verse. It's in Acts 17, verse 28.
Okay.
And I only care about the first part of it for the sake of the story. It says, "For in him we live and move and have our being."
Okay.
And I was thinking about that, of in Yahshua, we live and move and have the entirety of our being. And I was reading that in the Weiss translation, and it pretty much says pretty close to the same thing, but it was like talking about the entirety of everything we do. And there's all these like different sermons that talk about like, don't cut Yahshua out of different parts of your life and have him in all these things. And I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, I don't actually know how to add Yahshua into more things in my life, because everything I do comes from him. And I was kind of laughing because the other day you said to me, we should do some more videos on giving praise, or like praise reports like they do in church, right, to Yahweh. And I was thinking, how do we do that? Because everything we do is now exactly what Acts 17 tells us to do. We live and move and have the entirety of our being in him. In Yahushua. I don't know, I don't even know how to have regular conversations with people without quoting the scriptures.
That's true. I've heard some of your stories.
And I have been told so many times in my life to stop preaching. There was one time in my life that someone said to me, I want to know what your opinion is, not what the Bible says about it.
Okay.
And I started laughing because I was like, but what you don't understand is my opinion is the Bible.
That's funny.
I literally couldn't answer the question, because if I couldn't use the Bible as my answer, I didn't have anything to say.
That's really hilarious. That is totally hilarious.
So I thought that was kind of funny of a story to go along with what we were talking about, is we should have a walk with Yahshua that when people see us, they can't tell the difference. Is it you talking or is it Yahshua talking? Who's speaking?
Well, who better to speak for you than the Ruach HaKodesh?
Exactly, right? And I'm not saying I haven't made my own mistakes and taken over my mouth when I shouldn't have.
Yep.
But if we could get this mindset in us, thinking about this, if we could have the entirety of our being in Yahushua, and all of our thoughts were centered around Yahushua, and who he is, what he's done, what he cares about, can you imagine how great the world would be?
It'd be spectacular.
Everything would be so amazing. Because people would actually be loving each other. People would be doing things for other people.
They would be.
Because they would love them as Yahushua loves them.
Yeah. Yep.
And so maybe that's our practice today, is that we just need to get better at practicing loving people.
Absolutely, we should.
And so that's our challenge to you. Those of you who watch our teachings and listen to the things that we have to say, this is our challenge to you, is because love is the center of our ministry. It is the most important thing, and it's the most important thing that Yahushua told us to do.
Yep.
And so we would challenge you to practice truly unconditional love.
And if you don't have unconditional love for everyone all the time, everywhere, then you really need to spend some time with Yahweh. And really build that relationship so you can hear the Ruach HaKodesh, because the Ruach HaKodesh will work through you and give you that love that you need for others.
Absolutely. And if there's someone you don't like very much, start praying for them.
Yes.
Because when you start praying for them, and I'm not being sarcastic in this statement at all, is for real, pray for them. Because when you pray for them, it will change your heart towards them. regardless of what happens to them, regardless of what changes in their life, it'll change your heart towards them. And instead of condemning them to hell, you will be speaking life into their situation. And you will be amazed how many times people change when you start praying for them.
That's right.
And I'm not saying be public about it. You don't have to go tell them you're praying for them. Right?
Yeah.
Just pray for them individually yourself during your own private prayer time.
Mm-hmm.
And let Yahweh change your heart. And let the words that you're speaking about them be Yahweh words.
Yep.
And it will be amazing to you to see how much that Yahweh actually changes their life.
Mm-hmm.
Because good things will come into their life. Things that you didn't even expect will start happening in their life because you're speaking out of the Creator's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And He's going to bring good things into their life because you're praying for them.
That's so true. Yep.
So that's your challenge this week and really for the rest of your life. But like, focus on this. Focus on truly unconditional, self-sacrificial love, where you're not going to get anything back from it. You're not looking for anything to come back from it. You just truly try to love people.
Yep. And if you need some more love for people, press into the Ruach HaKodesh or the Yahweh, you know.
Yeah, spend more time with Yahweh, and Yahweh will show you how to love people more.
Yes, that's correct.
So, shalom. We
Shalom.
love you, and keep watching.